Hello, I'm Nora, and today I'm going thrifting again, which last time I went thrifting with my best friend Kate, but this time I'm just thrifting because might as well pop in. Alright, I'm putting in my go-to earrings, and then I'm going to show you what I'm wearing. Okay, so my outfit, I'm wearing this really long black skirt with this shirt that I picked up on my last thrift trip, and this really long cardigan, because I'm just trying to be comfortable but still cute. And I'm going to wear my platform combat boots, and I have my go-to jewelry. Alright, I'm going to go because my mom is waiting for me, and if she leaves without me, I'll just cry and cry and cry. I'm sorry, I did not get a single second of me actually talking in the thrift store. I did not speak a single time when I was in there. But I don't know, I just felt like everybody was watching me. I hate pants, so I immediately went to the skirt section, but sadly, it was like all the cute skirts that I liked had these huge rips in them and tears, and it was like I couldn't find a cute skirt that wasn't damaged. I found some of the weirdest color combinations in skirts and patterns, like this daisy one and this geometric one. And this just reminded me of 2016 so much, I was a little disgusted. I'm gonna just say that 2016 was not a good year for me. And once I moved out of skirts, I went to jackets and found this one, which was kind of cool. And then I found this 80s pantsuit that could not have been more 80s. The shoulder pads, it was kind of good. My next stop was the sleepwear section because I always find really cute stuff there, but none of it was really speaking to me. I liked this robe, but it just felt so graduation-y. And this, I don't know why I stared at this for so long. I think it gave me Polly Pocket vibes, but that's just not the look I go for, so I don't know why I was like debating on it so long. This, however, I was so close to getting it, I just knew my boobs would be spilling out the sides, and that is not a good look for me, so I passed on this one too. Once I was tired of looking at clothes, I went to look at what else they had, and I found this really adorable looking ballerina jewelry box. My dad gave me one just like it when I was younger, so I was feeling all sorts of nostalgic. And this mug was abnormally short but wide. I seriously love this spice rack. And this adorable Eeyore plushie. When I got tired of that, I went back to looking through the clothes, and honestly at that point I was just so done, but I was so determined to try and find something cute, but honestly I should have just left at this point. I put so much energy and I was done. One thing about me is I fucking hate fake lace. It is one of my biggest thrifting pet peeves ever. This was the one thing I wasn't sure if I was gonna get. I liked it. It was soft. I liked the high neck, but it just didn't feel like me. So I eventually ended up putting it back, and I kind of regret it, but not really. And then I went to purses, but there's nothing, so I left. It's the next day, and I wanted to show you my outfit before I got going because I'm going to the thrift store and I'm going to get my ear pierced with my mom, and I'll show you the results. This is the most 90s outfit I've ever worn. So look, it has shoulder pads, it's a built-in vest shirt combo, and got the long ass skirt on. I feel like Phoebe Buffay mixed with Monica Geller, and I'm kind of loving it, but my mom loves it more than I love it because, I don't know, gives her a blast from the past. I'm gonna go because my mom is waiting for me, and I don't want to make us late to our piercing appointment. I got them done, and this shit fucking hurts. It hurts. Okay, look. It hurts. Then we went into the thrift store. I saw this beautiful painting, but it was $60. Then I saw this, and I was genuinely convinced it was someone's urn. I was genuinely debating getting this, but honestly, I never wear red because it's such a harsh color on my skin tone, and this was just too red for me. And then I found this one, which was exactly like the other one, but in a redder red. I was getting so annoyed at this point. I couldn't find anything. Oh, that's pretty. I wanted to get this skirt for my mom, but she said that she already had so many skirts like it, so I ended up passing. In this thrift store, there was a lot of people being territorial over where they were looking, and they wouldn't let anybody into the aisles, and it was super confusing because I had never seen people act that way in thrift stores before. Who wears velvet pants to bed? Does this not scream Polly Pocket? Oh wow, that's cute. It's like a little drawstring bag, but it's beaded. It was so difficult to find anything cute in the clothing section that I actually went to the linen section to see if there was any possibility of like using it for fabric for a clothing item, but there was not really anything that caught my eye. At this point, I was getting really tired. I hadn't found anything cute, and people were still being really weird about where they were looking and not letting anybody look at what they found. So I was just getting sick and tired of it. So at this point, I was just stalling and waiting for my mom to finish looking around, so I wasn't rushing her. But I found nothing, and I had already given up on finding anything cute at this point. I felt a lot more comfortable in this store. There weren't that many people, so I didn't feel like anybody was really watching me like in the last store. But I wasn't really finding anything in the glass section or the shoe section, so I went and looked at the creepy dolls. This one made me laugh because of its face, and then that one kind of creeped me out because it had no eyes. Then I was back to the clothes, and I found this really cool looking jacket or shirt, I don't really know. And then I checked the size, and what would you know, it's an extra small. So I just moved on. And then I found this shirt, which was really cool, and it had these intricate buttons. I don't know what they were supposed to be, but I wasn't really finding anything that stood out to me that really screamed Nora in the shirt section, at least. For some reason, while I was in this store, I kept running into this other girl that was there, and every time I walked past her, she stared at me straight into my eyes with the most hatred I've ever seen. And I'm like, I don't even know you. What did I do to you? I'm so confused. At this point, I was sick and tired of going through the shirts, so I decided to go through the dresses before giving up and leaving, and I'm so glad I did, because at first I wasn't finding anything I really liked. Most of it looked a lot like homecoming dresses from 2014, and that's just not what I was going for. But I am so glad that I continued to search through the dresses, because in the wrong size category, I found this dress. It was in my size. It was from the 90s, had a paper tag, it was made in USA, and it was velvet. It had these beautiful roses, and it was just a dream. But before I bought it, I made sure to text a picture to my friends and ask if it was as cute as I thought it was. And then as soon as I got the yes, it's cute, I immediately checked out. Now I'm back home, and even though the first two thrift stores were kind of duds and I couldn't really find anything that I liked, I still have my 4 new ear piercings, and this is just so good, but this brand new dress. I'm gonna stand up so you can see it better, but it's this beautiful velvet dress from the 90s. The flowers are magenta, so they're not too clashy with my skin tone, and they actually flatter me. If they were red, they'd probably be a little bit too bright, but it's gorgeous, and it's pretty thin and flowy, so it should be comfortable for the summer, and it hits me just above the knee, so it's not too short. It makes me feel like my ass is out, because I always get really nervous whenever I'm wearing something short, because I feel like my ass is just hanging out in the breeze. But it's super cute, and I'm so glad I went to that thrift third thrift store because I was almost done. I was like, I'm ready to go home. This is gonna be a flop. This is gonna be a failure of a thrift trip. 2 stores, 2 days, and I couldn't find anything. I was actually really surprised because halfway through filming in the last thrift store, I thought nobody was in the store, and then I just hear these kids yelling, and it's like this group of high schoolers, and they are just making so much noise, and I was like, oh, I thought it was a calm and relaxing thrift trip. Now I'm nervous. But I'm really glad I still went because I found the cutest dress and I'm so happy with it. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I love reading all your comments, and I love when I see that somebody subscribed. I appreciate it so much. I hope to see you next week or in my next video, whichever comes first. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.